So this video will be for everyone that just starting in their internship or maybe their job. Maybe they haven't made their first pull request. So I'm going to walk you through everything you need to do when your senior developer or whatever says that, hey, this is the project we will work on, gives you the remote repository link, and now you have assigned a task to you that you need to finish. And I'm going to walk you through everything from cloning the project to making a feature branch, pushing that branch on this remote repository, and of course making a pull request. So pull requests, it's a way for you to ask to inform others that you've contributed to the project. You've made some changes on your site locally, you've pushed the changes to the project, but the changes have not been merged in the develop branch. So your changes haven't been really into the project. It's only on the project on your side. So and the second thing that the pull request does, it's a review request. So you're asking you're asking other people, the collaborators to this project, to review your code that you have changed, and they make sure everything is fine. You're making the best practices, etc. Let's say you have been given this link to the remote repository. Now what you'll do is you don't have the project locally, let's say, and you're going to copy this HTTPS. We're going to use this to clone the project. Go inside the terminal, and we need to clone the project on our side locally. Probably go into desktop and just say git clone, and then paste the link you've copied. After you press enter, this project will clone itself, and I have already done this, and you'll open it inside, let's say, this Visual Studio Code or whatever you're using. And what to do is here, open up terminal and say git branch, and you see that's only one branch you have here, and usually you would pull only the develop branch and not the entire project. And now what you need to do is you always work on feature branches. That's important to remember, or we call them fix up sometimes, bugs fix, depending on what are you working on. So now we'll create the branch. You always, whenever you make changes, you make separate branches then that later get merged into the develop branch. So I'll say git branch, and then I'll name you always, if you're doing a feature, you call the branch feature / and whatever the feature is. Now I'll just add some text to this readme, and hence I will rename this something like, I'll name this add feature branch. I mean add text to readme. And usually I've done this with the /, but now I'll do it like this camel case. Press enter, and now again if you do git branch, you see you have another branch, and we need to work on this branch. Of course we have to switch to this branch, like with the git checkout command. I'll clear things up, say git status. I've not made any changes, but now I'll just open the readme and I'll make my changes. I'll finish my task. I'll just add some text here, like how to implement auth. If I save the file here, if you go here and click on the file, you can see the changes you've made. So in this line I've added this text, and here I probably added a row. That's okay. And now if I do git status, I've modified my file. I'll clear this, Now just add all the files in the staging area with this command. Then you'll see that the file is added to the staging area, and I'll do a commit, and I'll say added text to read me, or just add text to read me. Press enter. So now you've made your changes locally, you've finished the task, hopefully. This will again go into review. And now you want to make a pull request, or to first of all just push the branch to the remote repository. And now to push our feature branch, basically the task we've finished, what you do is say git push the name of your remote repository, usually origin, and then the name of your feature branch, which is feature, and then add text to readme. Press enter. Then this will try to push itself to the remote repository. Now if we go to the remote repository, GitHub already has detected that you've pushed this branch to the remote repository, and now you can compare and make a pull request. So click on this, and you can name your pull request whatever you like. You can leave a comment. Let's say add text to readme. And what we are trying to do here is we are saying to all the team, or maybe I should provide something here. We were saying, hey, we want to merge all of these changes to the main master branch. As you can see here, I want this feature branch to be merged into master. And you just say create pull request. And then what happens, the reviewers, usually the senior developers or maybe even other developers, go inside here. They see that you've made some changes to the code, that you want to push this change to merge this change to the develop branch or the master branch in this case, and they like open this and see the code. You've made some changes, and they click here, and if everything is good, you've made everything, you say good, you add a comment, and you approve this pull request, and it automatically gets merged to the develop or master branch.